going on, everybody? This is episode fucking tired. No, it's episode 6, and that's too tight. Welcome to tuning in. Remember that,
dude?
God damn it, that was so funny.
I'm gonna get those bloopers back because that was hilarious.
That is something you guys have to look forward to. We had bloopers of when we were first trying to do this because we weren't sure on how to start things or how to get it rolling. But now now I'm just trying to just get going and get into it.
Yeah. Cut to the chase.
Shit, dude. Speaking of cutting to the chase, so I was wanting to ask you about this a while ago. I never did, but it was just funny. It was a dumb question, but I've asked it to you before. But can ants summon humans the same way, as humans summon demons and shit?
How the fuck do humans summon demons? Why we're using a Ouija board? Is that what you mean?
That a pentagram maybe, and some other jack-o'-lantern symbols. And
why ants?
Have you ever seen them
why ants?
Like all of a sudden, you're in your house and there's just ants in your house. You're like, where the fuck did you come from? Like, did you summon me? Like, did you want some breadcrumbs or something?
True, that's true, dude. Have you seen how strong ants are when there's a bunch of them? They can lift like bodies and shit.
They tear shit in half.
Yeah,
dude, they're nutty. Have you seen black ants and termites fight?
Huh?
Oh my god, it's wild. It's wild watching them try to fight each other.
Really?
It's nutty, dude.
No, I've never really seen termites. I don't think.
I have. I've seen termites out in the wild, like out in woods and shit.
Really?
On a dead log or something.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell you, dude, they're big.
Really?
They get big.
Man.
And I watched, I've seen termites pick up little ants and split them in half.
Fuck.
They'll just, and they're like,
fucking hell.
That was nutty, dude.
That's crazy how these little fucking tiny bugs that are the size of your fucking fingernail, some of them fucking have enough fucking poison and shit to kill you.
Oh, true.
That's crazy, dude.
That's another thing. I'm not allergic to fire ants, but some people are.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
Just like some people are allergic to bees and wasps.
Well, no, because bees and wasps have to sting you for you to actually.
So do ants.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they actually have stingers, or is it like little hairs on their body?
I think ants bite.
Well, yeah, of course ants bite.
No, I don't think they have like poison or anything. Maybe they do.
I was gonna say because I've picked up little fucking black ants, the bigger ones, I fucking put my finger up to them, they'll be like, they'll try
really?
to, yeah, dude, they'll bite the shit out of you.
Does it hurt?
No, not really.
Ooh.
I think it's because we're too big.
Have you ever gotten bit by a goose?
I've punched a goose in the face for doing that. I punched that bitch right in his gabber.
It doesn't hurt. It's like sandpaper.
No, that motherfucker was trying to attack me.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He bit me, and I went, Pah! And he was like, threw up his fucking wings, and I was like, hell no, dude, I will kick you to the moon. He started chasing me, man. I remember getting chased around by a goose.
I've gotten chased by a couple too, but every time I've gotten chased by them, I was being a dickhead and antagonizing him.
Oh, no, I didn't. I started it.
I got the cops called one time.
Did you really?
Oh, yeah, because we were fucking...
What?
We were little kids. We didn't know that this goose was pregnant.
Oh, that's even funnier.
So we were riding by on our bikes, just fucking with it. This is what little kids do. They go around and wreak havoc on everything.
Oh, bro, chaos.
But we were fucking with it, and then it there was another one that came up and started fucking chasing us and shit. And I was like, bro, I think I want to say we were on skateboards or we were on. I think it was skateboards we were on.
It's funny because they're territorial.
Yeah,
they're territorial as fuck, dude.
One of them tried to fly at us, and one of my friends held up his skateboard and ran into the skateboard while it was flying midair, dude.
Shit.
The cops ended up coming.
What did the cops say about that? Do you remember?
We just left. They were talking to the owner, and the owner was telling the cops that we were antagonizing the geese and shit.
And what are the cops gonna do?
We slowly walked away, and they didn't say anything. So we just
fucking left. What are they gonna do?
I mean, yeah, you can't really.
I mean, it's not animal abuse.
Yeah, it's not like we're beating the shit out of it with a fucking sledgehammer.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not. I mean, I wouldn't consider it animal abuse for what I did either. That motherfucker bit me first. I did antagonize it 100%, but I punched him right in his beak.
When you go to court, that's self-defense.
Oh, dude, he's gonna lose.
Imagine if there is court for fucking animals. If you're abusing animals.
If you're abusing them, yeah, 100%.
But what if the animal had to go and sit in court and talk? Bro.
And
Dude,
Mr. Twinkles, can you tell me what
wild.
he did? Woof.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like
Jail for life. It's out of nowhere.
guilty. That's funny, dude.
No, that'd be fucking wild, dude. So there's a shit ton of homeless people everywhere in the world, right? Do you think that there is enough housing right now if there was no homeless people? Do you think there's enough housing for that? I don't think there is.
Yeah, there is.
You think?
I mean, clearly, you got people taking over apartment complexes. They're moving right in.
No, but like...
No, I think there is. But I also think that, like, if you want to live a certain way,
Yeah.
like, some of them want to live like that.
I mean, you don't have anything to worry about, but then you also can't go and experience shit that you want to experience because you're broke.
No, you still can. Fuck around, dude. You hitchhike or something like that. You find. Like,
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about shit that adults do.
No, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like,
Go skydiving, go on a yacht. Homeless
Yeah.
people are not doing that.
dude, some people they're like, hey man, like, can you get me a flight all the way over to Taiwan? Sure. And now you're a U.S. citizen getting smuggled into Taiwan. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
yeah,
you-
but the homeless don't do that.
No,
They
but
fucking start campfires beside your apartment and cook their fucking breakfast.
that's funny. Oh, I remember that. I know what you're talking about. Okay, it was
Yeah.
early in the morning. I remember this. We were driving. We come out of my apartment complex. It's cold as shit. Or no, it wasn't we. It was me, and I took a
It was
picture of it.
you. Yeah, I think you were going to work or something.
I was going into work, and I see across the street, there's a homeless guy. This dude's got a full-blown fire. He's got his homie with him. And they're just getting warmed by the toasty fire in the early morning to the cold.
Inside the fucking like
Bus
bus,
stop.
waiting.
Yeah,
area,
it blew my
dude.
mind. I was like, dude, there's...
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Oh, yeah. I was like, there's no way that they're just...
For me, that's just nah, dog. Oh, another thing. How do you think? Where the fuck do they get all their food and all their all the shit that they have? You think they just dumpster dive and get all the food?
Either dumpster diver or it's given to them.
But
I think, dude,
I haven't seen one person give a homeless person anything in here since I've lived here. But I mean, yeah,
I've seen people give homeless people stuff out here.
the good moments are the moments that you don't see.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck hell no. Eating food out of a dumpster, I would throw up. Not doing that. I mean, if it was life or death, I'd do it.
Find
Obviously.
yourself a full sub sandwich.
Obviously, I'd do it if it was life or death. But
Over here, like, ooh, Subway and
I-
McDonald's. All right.
I refuse to get that low in life. I refuse.
I also know, at least from what the videos I've seen, there's some of them that are really smart. Like they'll upload like on TikTok and stuff.
Yeah.
Some homeless people, they're like, hey, check it out. So this right here is how you look for water. He's like, go up, you see if there's a spigot or a spout on the outside of the building.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you just test it, see if it works. He's all, and then look, we got a plug-in out here too, a little wall socket. Let's see if it charges. He goes, click. He goes, yep, it's charging. He's like, see that? Free water, free electricity. I mean,
True.
mind you, it's not free. Like, you know, they're taking it from the building.
Basically stealing, but I mean, they're
But
not. They're
what I'm
not gonna.
In their head, and I'm gonna be honest, like in my head, I probably see it the same way.
Mhm.
They're scavenging. They're surviving. That's pretty much what it is. They're just using
Yeah.
modern problems with modern solutions.
Most of the time,
That's
the
all it
business
is.
owner is not gonna fucking call the cops.
Well, no,
and shit
because
on
it's
them.
at like fucking night.
Even
It's
if they caught him, at least I would. If I was a business owner that was homeless, like sucking my electricity, I mean, yeah, I'd be like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, bro.
But then I would probably be like, hey,
better start
do you
taking
want
care
to
of the
work for
yard.
me?
Yeah.
I'll pay you.
I'll pay. Take
So you can
care
get
of the
back on
yard.
your
You
feet.
keep the Wi-Fi. You keep the electricity. I need you to take care of my front yard.
No, I'd help him get on his feet.
Dude, yeah, helping people get on their feet is probably one of the best things you do.
Like I'm not the fucking richest person on the planet, but when I
No,
can
I'll
help, I
help.
will.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's just, I don't know, man. Common courtesy is hard to find nowadays. Most people are dickheads.
Dude, yeah, and finding
But-
people that are humble as well.
Yeah, it's
Like being humble or like down to earth.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
hard
yeah.
to find. God, it's difficult, man, because I'm blunt. I'll say kind of how I'm feeling. I'll just say what I think. Okay, I just don't care. I never have. I was like,
Yeah.
I think people just need to hear the truth. If you don't hear the truth and it's hidden from you, you're never gonna know what to believe. So when someone actually tells you the truth and they're like, look, this is how it is, it might be hard to hear in that first 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
But give it a little bit and it's gonna sink in. You're gonna be like, well, damn, maybe he was right. You bet your sweet bippy I was.
Oh, so you can actually print firearms that work
Yes,
through
you
a
can.
3D printer.
Yep.
Yes, it takes like a fucking day to print it, but bro, you're saving yourself fucking, anywhere from $500 to
I believe
thousands
it's
of dollars.
illegal.
It's not.
No. It's not as long as you're keeping it for yourself. It's
Yeah.
illegal if you
To
sell
redistribute,
it.
yeah.
Redistribute,
Yeah. But still, bro, you're fucking manufacturing firearms. Like you
So,
can have,
I mean,
and you can. I actually found the prints for him.
so check
I can
this
just
out.
download it and do it.
Oh yes, check this out. I don't condone this because I'm not going to tell you, that you should do this. You know what? Hypothetically, let's go ahead and lead with that.
God.
Allegedly and hypothetically, you don't necessarily need to distribute the whole thing. Hypothetically,
Yeah.
could be individual. Individual. Hypothetically, you catching my drift? For those of you that are smart enough, some of you ain't. That's okay. But so I give him. Here, you can have the trigger.
Yeah.
Okay, hypothetically, folks, and here's the slide. Okay, cool. That's a
See that?
right.
Yeah.
you getting yourself a little goon. Here's the magazine, like,
Yeah.
and you're like, okay, cool, thanks, man. And now, you don't. I mean, this is hypothetically, allegedly, never said you had to, sell the whole thing. You could just be selling plastic pieces. By the way, though, you can't say that I helped you do this because if you go and do this and my name gets brought up, I'll tell the cops to kick rocks. They can fondue somewhere else.
No, there's
They can.
It's kind of like at the.
my shiny metal ass. Go ahead.
It's like at the gun shows where they sell those solvent traps or whatever.
Solvent?
It's actually a suppressor.
Oh.
Yeah, you just have to buy it and you have to just like drill the holes yourself, and then it'll function as a normal suppressor. It's illegal as
You know what's
fuck.
crazy though? Is
but
like
you can do it.
suppressors aren't as quiet as people think.
Only if you're using subsonic rounds. If you're using subsonic
Even
rounds,
Even then, they're
no,
still
it's
fucking loud.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they're still loud. They're just not as loud. They still go
Depends
up.
on the gun.
They still go up several decibels. Like
Yeah,
it
but
still goes up to like 100 or so
it
decibels.
depends on the gun. Because I've seen videos of like
Where it's like really quiet. Yeah. It's like 80 decibels.
like you're
100
shooting
decibels.
an AR and it sounds like you're plinking cans with a BB gun.
Yeah. No, I know.
So
what you're
it
talking
definitely depends on the gun. If you're shooting like a 50 cal suppressor, that shit's gonna be loud as fuck, dude.
Nah, you just need that thick boy suppressor.
Yeah.
You need that big motherfucker.
Yeah, you need to loot a scav.
Dude, I saw the dumbest video of this guy playing Tarkov. He was like, "What kind of gun is that?" He's like, "What's this scav shooting me with?" He picks it up and it was one of the 8Rs, but it had like a big old
Big O?
rifle scope, and it was zoomed into like the front sight. And he goes, "What?" He's all, "Is there a better way to zoom in on this?" And he like figured it out, and so he like ended up zooming in over the sight. He goes, "What is this gun?" And it was all janky and it looked all funky. And he goes, "What kind of scav gun is this?"
I don't fucking like. That's why I don't use that.
Makes it loud.
For those of you who don't know, we're talking about
Escape from Tarkov.
Yeah, it's a.
Yeah.
It's an
Oh, that
interesting
game is
game.
so much fun.
You'll get sucked right into it.
Play it.
It's only on PC.
Play it.
But-
Get it. Buy it.
For all you console users, just toss that in the garbage. Get a PC. I know it's expensive.
He said, "Hey man,
But-
grab what you have and just."
Hear me out. You have to upload. So you have to update that console. You got to buy the new console that comes out like every fucking year. Okay. PC.
You don't
You
really
don't
have
gotta
to
do that. And you can see PC has good way better graphics. So you can see a fucking pimple on someone's ass from 300 yards away on PC. Console, you'll just see like a pixel.
Whose pimply ass are you looking at? Oh, that's funny, man.
But
No, I'll definitely say I switched from console to PC, and dude, I told you once before, but like I tried to play with a controller. let me tell you, I really just can't do it. Oh, and there's a visual difference now. I see it now. He was like, "Oh, that looks like crap," and I was like, "No, it doesn't look fine." He's all, "Because you're used to console FPS." I went, "No, it's fine." And then I like really started to upgrade my stuff a little bit, and I was like, I went back to PS4 one day, tried it one day, and I went, "Never again. I will never ever do this again," because it looked like hot garbage.
It looked like Minecraft.
Dude, it was rough, bro.
Once you go to PC, you won't go back.
No, man.
You can do literally anything on it. Anything. You can get an emulator to play PS4 games on PC.
That's true. You can play DS games on that hoe.
Yeah. But I've played Wii Sports on a PC. Like, but
strike.
It's more expensive, but it's worth it. Like
It's
a $500 PC will outwork a PS5 any day.
Oh.
Any day.
I don't care how much you think your 120 frames is good on your PS5. Let me tell you, my 227 frames a second on my PC is gonna outplay you. God, dude, did I tell you that I had a skyrocket on frames per second on PUBG?
Mm-mm.
Can you guess how many frames I hit? Just give it a guess.
Like 180? Dude. More?
Give it a guess.
Like fucking, I don't know, 240? Well, like consistently, or like did it go there for a second?
No, it was consistent for like
Really?
at least 3 minutes.
Damn.
No, keep going.
Like
Keep
fucking
guessing.
300? Ah, that wasn't right then.
No. I'm
Like
dead
fucking,
serious.
like,
I'm telling you the truth. I wish
what,
I
like
had
fucking
recorded it.
700 FPS? 3,000?
A little lower.
2,500?
Oh, dude, it was like 2,800.
How?
Bro, I shit you, dude. It blew. I was playing, right? I'm playing PUBG. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna snipe this dude. And I looked up for half a second, and I see 3,284.
I think it's because you were scoped in. Because it does that.
It had to have been something like, because I looked over and it went 3,284, and I went, no way. And I was like, oh, I was like, you are so smoked. I was like, I'm about to shoot you. I mean, I killed the guy, but I was like, dude, no delay. There was no issue. I was like, for 3 minutes, and even when I got unscoped, it dropped down to like 2,000 or so. Mm-hmm. And then it ended up going back down to 100, 200, 300, like when I started running. But when I saw that 300 frames a second, I was like, yeah, let's go. Made freaking PUBG look like it was on Unreal Engine 5. Dude, it was insane.
There's a movie that me and her watched the other day.
Watched?
I said watched. No. I didn't have that black talk.
The block?
No, it was this movie about it was about these four or five people. It was based in Japan. I don't know if it was a true story or not, but the movie was in Japanese. It just had English subtitles.
Why does it sound familiar? I was gonna watch it. What's it called?
Fuck. I don't know. I forgot.
Go ahead and describe it to me, though, at least.
But basically, these 4 or 5 people go in this abandoned insane asylum.
I wanted to watch it. Was it good? Damn it! Now I don't want you to spoil it. Now I don't want you to spoil it.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, because I wanted to watch it. And I was like, damn it! I don't want you to spoil that for me. Fuck you.
Next episode.
Oh my God. I'm gonna go watch that.
Dude,
now.
it was good.
Was it pretty? Was it scary? Was it pretty good?
Yeah, it was fucking creepy, dude.
See, and that's what's weird is like
it was creepy.
So that's one thing that I've also noticed about like foreign countries and our country, is that Japan and China, they love American movies. Mm-hmm. We make some good movies, and like it's interesting because I've noticed that they're starting to take on more Western like movie ideas and how to make a certain movie or show. Yeah. And like I don't want to be that guy, and say that their shows all sucked beforehand, but they weren't all the greatest. They really weren't. But I've seen a massive increase of how good they've gotten. And dude, some shows like Alice in Borderland. It's a Korean show.
Familiar.
It's a Korean show. I watched that thing from start to finish. One of the best ones I ever watched.
How many episodes?
I think it's like 2 or 3 seasons.
Oh, really?
Dude, best Korean show. I think it was Korean. I might be mistaken, but it was one of the best I've ever seen.
Have you seen it's on Netflix. It's called All of Us Are Dead. It's a...
Yes.
No, I haven't
seen it. I haven't seen it, but I like, tried to watch it. It was really hard for me to watch it.
No, you need to watch more of it. It gets good.
It does?
Those are some of the wildest zombies that
like,
I've seen.
Is it like 2-3 episodes in when it gets good, or?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Okay.
I watched all of it, and it got good.
How many seasons?
I want to say 2 or 3 seasons. It's either 1 to 3 seasons. I don't remember.
Is all of this are done with the high school students, or is it the people?
High school students.
Okay.
Yep.
There's another one.
Yep.
Where they're trapped in an apartment building.
Uh huh.
And it turns apocalyptic outside.
And he's vlogging and stuff. You know. And there's another survivor across the road in another apartment complex.
No, but I've seen that one.
Yeah.
That was a good one, dude. No, there was a zombie movie that I watched, and like, what was it? I think it was like Take Me Home or something, or like, or something. It was something like that. I can't remember the name of it. If I looked it up, I could tell you.
Yeah.
Or no, it's called Sweet Home. Home Sweet
movie?
Home. It's a show.
Oh. Okay.
And like these zombies, they're all like mutated. Mm-hmm. Like humans are all mutated or whatnot, and like, you know the Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see something like that in there.
Oh shit.
And then like the Witch and the Smoker, you see things like that. You definitely see the Smoker.
That's nuts.
I know I saw the Smoker in that show because he got half of his head chopped off, and he was still walking around.
That's when you hope you don't live on a first floor apartment like this genius. Because then they're just they're gonna find your ass so quick.
No man, we're in a state with tornadoes, my guy. Like, I'm glad I don't live up there.
I'm gonna be on like
that's gonna be the first thing to get ripped off. I'm gonna be sitting here going, bye. See you later, neighbors.
Yeah. There's a bunch of freaking good movies. It's hard to find good movies to watch because Netflix has movies from like 1950. They're trash. Amazon Prime, yes,
almost, dude,
but you have to
Amazon
pay for
Prime
most of the
has
good
like
ones.
nothing. Yeah, you have to pay for almost all the good
We
ones.
paid for that Asylum one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we had to pay for it, I think.
Oh, I've got like 2 topics, just 2.
Let's hear 'em.
All right, so first topic is well, I got 3 technically.
Okay.
How good do you think immortality would be?
Like not be able to die?
Yeah, you just can't die.
We already have that.
No, that's true. That's true. No, well, okay, for everybody.
That would be, dude. That'd be cool. You'd get to see everything unfold.
You know what the best part about that is? God, it's almost like I talk from experience.
I'd be taking chances. I'd be cracking people's heads left and right. But oh, you want to say that to me? All right.
No, that's the best part. You get to sit back and you get to watch everything crumble.
Yeah,
you get to
that's
watch
what I'm
it
saying.
in.
It'd be like Snowfall.
Dude, I deadass almost said I'll watch Empire's Rise and Fall.
Yeah.
No, I really would. I would watch, like, I'm going to watch everything rise up, crumble to dust, come back again. Like, I'm gonna watch humans grow and foster, and then kill themselves, and then grow and foster again. Like,
yeah.
And it's gonna be real funky.
Do you know how creative of a mind you have to be for these movie producers to come up with these fucking movie plots?
That's not true, because I was coming up with a book the other day.
I haven't tried, but like, dude, this shit gets fucking
You
wild.
want to hear my idea for a book that I was actually kind of writing?
Yeah.
It's where humans are, we're still having our wars or whatnot, but we ended up all coming together because there was in the book, there's an alien invasion, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't just one alien species. There was a second alien species that showed up too.
Oh, damn.
So it was 3 different species. It was humans, it was these lizard people, and then these insects.
Yeah.
All 3 of us were fighting on Earth, just absolutely wrecking havoc. And so what ends up happening is, like, Earth ends up, like in the book or in the idea, like they end up getting off of the planet. They get off world, and like they're still fighting the war, which is kind of odd to think about. Like, how would the humans even be still, like able to fight the aliens, because they're coming from, deep space.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, is like the humans, like, they launched out a spaceship, and like it follows a guy who is like he's like a 17-year-old captain of the ship. Like, he's young. That's how early it was when, like, all the humans died. Not all of them, but like the aliens pretty much killed off a lot of the humans, killed off each other, and that's the only reason why humans actually were living was because the two alien species, you know,
turned on each other.
They started turning on each other, and there was technology going around, and then humans started like hiding out and hiding away. I mean, so did the other aliens too, but 9 times out of 10 in the book, or at least in the book that I was gonna write and keep it going, the aliens were gonna like have sections of land that they owned and things like that, and took over, and pretty much, like I said, it follows this guy, follows his crew, and the crew has like 500 plus people of like civilians because they're looking for another habitable planet.
Yeah.
A planet to, you know, terraform
to live on.
Yeah. And it was like, and technically it would have been like the first account of humans trying to make it off and make it through.
Yeah.
But it was really cool. It was a cool idea.
Fucking sounds like you're talking about a movie right now. To be honest,
dude, that would be a sweet movie idea.
Yeah.
Having like humans, lizards, and insect people like all fighting each other because one alien ship showed up on Earth, and then another one was like, "Oh, what the hell's going on over here?" And then they showed up too. And they're like, "Ooh, let's take it," you know. And then everybody starts trying to fight, you know.
I know I talked to you about this the other day, but do you think TikTok is going to get banned eventually?
No, not a chance.
Explain that. Why?
It's the way I explained it to you the other day was, so you guys can hear, was that TikTok it's like a different company in the U.S.
So basically what you're saying is you have your TikTok U.S. version,
and then you have TikTok China version. Okay. Yes, you have two different versions.
What I figured.
And the only reason why you have two different versions is because all the TikTok in the U.S. is like it makes you retarded when you're scrolling through constantly.
Oh yeah, it makes you lazy. It makes you want to sit there.
It makes you just want to sit there and scroll through. But in China, it's all educational stuff. You know, like they're doing science, they're doing chemistry, they're doing math. It's English or another language. Like it's all a bunch of learning stuff, which is good. Like I think that's great.
Oh yeah.
But like, I don't think it's gonna get banned.
No.
Do you?
I don't know.
People like what was
yes and no.
Your friend said that there was a bill passed.
I don't know.
I was like, no.
I don't know. I haven't looked into that. I don't really know too much about it. But I feel like if it was gonna get banned, it would have happened a long time ago.
True.
Because there's been several rumors where like, oh, it's gonna get banned on this day,
and then
that day comes and like, what do you know? I'm on TikTok.
Still there.
So, I think it would have gotten banned already if it was going to get banned. But
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Only time will tell.
True.
So
I've got one more topic, or no, two.
Oh, I can keep shooting them out. So go ahead. I'm thinking of them on the fly.
So there's a couple things. So I have an odd and really gross fact.
No.
About pirate ships.
Good.
I don't know if it's true, but I did hear it a long time ago. They had these things called barrel boys.
Oh no!
You already know where it's going. So
you're gonna want to hear this.
It's pretty gross. I don't know if this is factually true. I don't.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Thank you. Apparently, they would hire. This is so gross. They would hire young individuals. That's all I'm gonna say. And these individuals, or slaves or prisoners, I think too. And they would trap them in a barrel, and it was used for pleasure for the crew members because they'd stick their little greasy willies inside the little barrel hole, and you can let your imagination do the rest. I don't want to talk about that to you guys. I just don't.
I have some questions about that.
I don't know if I have answers that I want to give out for this. Go ahead.
So were they like in a certain position where they like had no choice but to, vacuum cleaner it?
Oh, why did it say it like that?
Or did they do it willingly?
No.
They wanted to get out of the barrel so bad that they fucking,
I almost feel like it was forced. I'm not sure.
How?
Dude, I wouldn't know. I wasn't there.
Thank God.
Yeah. But
hell no.
Aside
now,
from
was it only males or was it females too?
Well, bringing a female on board was bad luck. That was considered bad luck. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So males.
Gay. I mean, they might have brought females. I don't know, honestly, but it was considered bad luck.
Yeah.
I will say, like, okay, aside from that, that was the grossest fact that I have for that. I believe it's a fact. I don't know. It might not be true. You think that you think you'd have been a pretty badass pirate back in the day? Fucking
I wouldn't have
pillaging.
been a barrel boy, that's for fucking sure. I will fucking kill someone before I do that. I'll jump off the ship.
They're about to taste the saber. I'm about to fucking cut you open.
I don't know. There's actually still there's pirates still to this day. Did you know that?
Yeah, there's Somalian pirates. They don't do a whole lot of damage to any of them ships.
No, not at all, because the ships are prepared for it.
Yeah,
they fucking set up barbed wire and all this other shit. And
they pull out M4s and shit.
Yeah, and there's like the Somalian pirates that go by.
And they'll come up and they'll go, "Hey, try it, do it."
Yeah.
Give me an excuse. Another actual, I believe this one is a fact, is that did you know that most pirates that wore an eye patch, it wasn't because they lost their eye?
Why was it?
So the reason that they had the eye patch is because when they would go to sleep, in case anybody boarded their ship,
they could see
in the
while
dark.
it's... Dude, I fucking heard that. I tried it the other day and it didn't fucking work.
It does.
Not for me.
Close your eyes before you shut off the light. Just do this and shut the light off, and then open your eyes again, instantly adjusted.
What do you mean?
Well, mine do. I don't know if yours.
So close your eyes, turn the light off, and then open
so
them?
like the light's on, right? Do this, like cover your face, close your eyes, shut the light off, and your eyes should adjust in like less than 30 seconds.
I've heard like once you
it
like
should instantly happen.
I've heard like if you're in the dark and you're going to the bathroom, I saw it on TikTok. You close one eye, keep one eye closed, one eye open. That way when you turn the lights off, one eye will be adjusted still.
I just do this. I just cover both my eyes, shut the light off,
yeah.
and all of a sudden I'm adjusting.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm weird like that. Like maybe I'm built different. I don't know.
Speaking of weird, dude, what is up with all these freaking child predators going on? Can y'all not just be normal? Like, what is up with you guys wanting freaking little boys and little girls? The day I see someone doing that shit, they're gonna get this shit.
You know what? Hey, okay, so I mean,
like,
the guy doesn't know me, but I know him. I've seen him, but that dude JD.
No. Who?
His JD something. I watch him on YouTube. The guy that you said you didn't really like because he's always yelling or whatnot.
Oh, I don't not like him.
He just but he'll say he's all, oh, I know where they can go, the wood chipper, and I'm like, yeah, a wood chipper can take care of a lot. He ain't wrong.
Yeah.
Humans are squishy.
Yeah.
Okay. All of us are squishy. Let me tell you.
I got one in the house.
Oh, wood chipper?
I do.
Oh, buddy.
I do.
Oh man.
No, I don't get that. Like, there's more and more coming out.
Yeah, dude. I was like, I won't expose.
What is
myself
a child offering you?
Dude,
I don't get it.
You know, now, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Even if they did offer you a lot, that's fucking gross.
No, dude. Putting it in the way that you said was like, what does a child have to offer you, bro? I've never heard it said better. Like, they don't have anything to offer.
They don't
you.
work.
Stay away from.
They're like fucking 15, 20 years younger than you.
Like, stay away from the kids. Like, dude,
like,
that's another thing. Is like people also don't watch their kids.
That pisses me off.
And that makes me mad. Like, okay, let me tell y'all something. Okay,
y'all are bad parents.
I don't mind. He said it.
If you don't watch your kids.
Dude, I was disciplined like a mother when I was a kid, okay? I'm telling you right now, when I got out of line, bro, I got my ass beat. Which is fine, and it turned out, I'd like to think, pretty okay. Why? Because I watched myself, I'm disciplined, and I try to keep out of trouble for the most part. But, man, if your little kid is running around the restaurant, okay, and he keeps running by my booth, I'm telling you right now, the next time I see you make another lap, I'm going to pretend to get up, and my foot's going to get outstretched, and he's going to eat shit. And when I stand up, I'm going to be like, damn, shouldn't have been running. And then I'm going to go take a piss, conveniently in the bathroom that they have in the restaurant.
You're going to have a Karen, you tripped my kid trying to fucking fight you in the restaurant.
And I'm gonna be like, I think you should have hit the ground a little harder. Man, mess around with me. I'll put you in the dirt. I'm not, like I said, I won't hit a woman. But a Karen, man, I'll put you in the dirt with words. Fuck around. Okay, you want your little crotch goblin running around,
Bro,
dude? I kid you not. I want to throw a plate at his forehead like disc golf. Just boink.
There's some people that having a kid matures them.
Yes.
And then there's some people where having a kid doesn't change them one bit.
No. And they just let these kids run amok. Makes me want to just...
What?
Like, run amok. Have you not heard that before?
That's the widest term I've ever heard in my life. Run amok. That's about as bad as fucking this number. Run amok. I've never heard that. About... Alright, old yeller.
No, dude, I can't deal with that because there's also kids like that in Walmart.
Oh, dude.
I remember this one time. I actually had this interaction with a kid because I don't like screaming kids. They annoy the fuck out of me, man. I want to shut up, idiot. But like, there was a kid that was like,
damn.
He was like, no, I want this, and I looked over and was like, hey. I was like, why don't you be a little kinder to your mom?
You said that?
Oh yeah, out loud,
dude.
And she goes, you might want to listen to him. And I was like, see,
no
I was like, your mom supports you every day. I was like, you might not see it. I was like, but your mom takes care of you.
Yeah.
She's clearly in Walmart. She's got a cart full of food. And I was like, I think you need to apologize to your mom. I was like,
yeah.
Mind you, she's probably going to beat your ass when I leave too. I was like, because in her eyes, she's embarrassed now. Because I had to say something. I was like, be kind to your mom. You've only got one.
Yeah.
You only have one. Okay? Damn, dude. Like, if I can't say it any better, man.
You got one chance.
You have one mom and you have one dad. Whether you know them or not, okay? Even if you at least only know one. I get it. There are some parents out there that are deadbeats.
Oh yeah.
I'll say that right now.
Oh yeah.
I have a friend that I'm trying to help out and trying to get them away from California and away from all that crap because this person's mom, I'm not going to say who or what, but I will explain, like, this person's mom is kind of a leech. Like, that's the best way that I can say this. I'll just say a leech. And emotionless.
Squidward.
Yep. Squid. You ever have any issues like that with kids in stores? Just want to trip them or hit them with a cart?
No, I more or less lean towards the idea of letting them learn themselves.
So okay, so no,
I'm not gonna put my
too.
energy into that. I'm gonna. If you want to sink, I'm gonna let you sink.
So
unless you're a friend of mine or your family or whatever, like
that's another thing too.
It
Is like
depends. If they're not gonna listen to reason, they're not gonna listen to me trying to explain it to them. I'm not gonna waste my time.
I'll definitely say, like, for kids, man.
I gotta worry about me.
I like if you have kids, like, buddy, if you give me full permission to be like, discipline his ass, I'm gonna be like, oh, quit acting like an idiot, you stupid little shit. You know, like, I mean, if I ever have kids or anything like that, like, I'm not gonna lie, you know, we're mature and we're good. I'll flat out be like, Nick, you have my full permission. Okay, they start acting up, beat his ass. Beat his ass.
That's funny as fuck.
Grab the belt. I don't care what you do. Just whoop that mofo.
That's my last.
That's a last resort.
Yeah, that's my last resort.
I want to talk. I'll talk first before I go.
Like there's obviously okay. Animals are different, obviously. Okay, but like my last thing for my dog, I try not to hit my dog. That's the last thing I want to do. I make him. I teach him without hitting him. And he's learned most of the shit that he knows how to do without me hitting him.
And see,
you shouldn't have to lay a hand on anything or anyone.
I will tell you though, nah, man, people had to throw hands with me. I didn't learn shit.
That's different. Some people need it. Most of the time you can teach them.
My biggest philosophy is try each way.
Yeah.
Like, yes, okay, you want to do your gentle parenting, do that, but be fucking firm, all right? Yeah. And if that does not work and you don't see good results, dude, break out the billy club. Okay? Beat them like they look like Nick.
Well, in that case, you'd put them in the oven.
Damn, he said, little crispy cookie. No, just, you know, try every route first. Don't just resort to violence.
No, not at all, dude.
I was like,
unless
you look like me, you know, just No, man, it's
there's a lot more ways to teach someone something without cracking them in the teeth.
for real.
Plain and simple. It's
And if your kid's acting up in Walmart and I say something to you, don't get mad at me. Just know that it's probably because, you know, you might not be doing it.
yeah. Some of y'all need to
I was
take
like,
parenting classes.
somebody needs to say something. Because some of you, and mind you, this is like worst of the worst. Like these are, you gotta be a really undisciplined parent and like your kid's like, what? And screaming or whatnot. No, like, if you've ever seen the Boondocks, when the old man Robert whips off his belt, he goes, "You gonna beat his ass?" And she's like, "I don't know what to do." And he goes, whoosh, "Beat his ass." And he hands her the belt. He goes, "Beat his ass." Man, that white woman beat the ever living shit out of that redheaded stepchild. Hold on now. He didn't act up after that.
Oh no.
And he was standing there like, yeah. Robert was standing there like, hell yeah.
Do you think that
Sometimes.
I'm not trying to talk bad about, you know, all the school shooters and all the mass shooters and shit, like their parents. I'm not talking bad about them.
No,
But
I don't.
do you think that
I have a thing for that.
do you think that they disciplined their kids correctly and it just didn't work, or do you think they were gentle? And
There's one of two
disciplined?
things. One of two things happened. Those kids got bullied in school and no one did anything.
Yep.
And the second one is they have a very, very shitty life at home to the point where they're being abused, whether that be physically, sexually, or mentally at home.
Yeah.
And they don't have anybody to go to, and they don't have a way out. So they take it out on others.
Yeah.
Those are the only two things that I can think of. People are like, "Oh no, these people are psycho." Motherfucker, we're all
No.
psycho. Let me tell you. I promise you. You'll go great lengths to do crazy shit if you need to.
There's a point where they weren't psycho. They were
Exactly.
normal.
I was like, they were normal. But people get bullied and picked on all the time.
Yep.
I got bullied and picked on. But I tell you right now, I'm going to be honest with you, I wasn't a little bitch. I'd fight back. Why? Because I fought at home all the time.
Yeah.
And so, like, if somebody wanted to push me down and try to fight me, like, I'm going to try to headbutt you. I'm going to try to tear your throat out. Like, I'm going to go for everything.
I feel like that's the best. I feel like that's the best way to get out of that
A
type
bully
of
for
situation,
sure.
is
You
to
gotta
defend-
stand up.
To stand up. for
You need to
yourself.
stand up. Like,
not with guns.
no. I was like, I
With the
don't
fist.
care if you get your ass beat, but if you fight,
They'll
if
still
you
have
stand
it,
up and fight, I'm telling you right now, from experience, they stop.
Yeah.
They really do.
Because they have respect for you. That you.
I was
stood up
like,
for
hey man,
yourself.
like I saw you fight, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna let him talk shit. Hell no. I've got
Exactly.
like I'm not gonna say that I didn't get in fights, dude. No, I got in fights in high school. I got in fights in middle school. I was like, but I'm telling you right now, as an adult, like if you try to fight me, man, one of two things is gonna happen. Either A, one of us is going to sleep,
Yeah.
or B, one of us is gonna bleed. I was like, because I'll probably just shoot you. Like if I really don't have time, like I'm gonna use self-defense. Oh,
I'll call her. Hold on, I gotta handle something.
There was a fight that I was watching where these two dudes were scrapping in a gas station,
Oh,
and
yeah.
one of them's gun fell out.
Ooh.
But they were like, they both looked at it and they were like, "Oh hell no, let's keep scrapping," and they kept going. Why? Because there's still honor in fights.
Yeah.
Okay. Some people might
They're
not
not so
see
quick
that.
to pull a gun. Like
Exactly.
most
Some
are.
people aren't. Some people don't see it that way, but there is honor in fighting.
If that happens, I promise you, I'm gonna pull it faster.
You better be the Flash.
I'm not dying.
You
Nope.
better be the Flash, dude.
I'm
You
gonna
better
pull
be
it
Barry
faster.
Allen.
If I'm in my car, you're going under the car. It's just,
You
dude.
would
If
speed up.
I'm defending myself, there's nothing I'm not prepared to do.
Oh yeah.
Fucking over here quoting shit from Snowfall, the fucking TV show. There's nothing I'm not prepared to do.
I know we talked about it in the last episode, but it was about the Venezuela situation in the Aurora, Colorado.
Yeah.
The quote that I wanted to tell you before we cut this short and cut it down. Huh? No, it's almost done.
44 minutes.
That's fine. Before we cut it down and we end the episode,
Yeah.
the quote is from the movie Red Dawn. Okay? Yeah, we can go to other countries and fight other people in other countries and break into somebody else's door, and they've got their wife and kids in there and an AK.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make a lot of sense. But when the enemy's in your own backyard and you're fighting in your own backyard, everything just seems to make a little more sense.
Yeah.
Mind you, that's not the direct quote, but you get the gist. Like, it really does make a little more sense. And what I'm getting at is, we need to stand up and fight.
Yeah.
As the U.S. American citizens that we are, we need to go back to how we once were.
Yeah.
We're the strongest superpower in the world. They're laughing at us. Everyone's laughing at us. We're the joke.
That's why they come and fuck shit up, because they know that we're not gonna do shit. We know that most people aren't gonna do shit.
But they're gonna mess around with the wrong group of people.
Oh yeah, those yeah.
And they're gonna find out what Texas,
Everyone
and
needs to
Oklahoma,
make
and Arkansas, and Georgia's like. Alabama too. Florida's also.
Yeah. You got fucking 10 billion as cousins.
Oh man.
In Alabama.
All right, everybody. Well, it looks like we're gonna go ahead and end it here. This is what, episode 6?
Yeah, episode 6.
Oh man.
Yeah. Definitely join us in episode 7. That'll be out on Tuesday.
Yeah. All right. Yep. Well. Oh my God. You guys have a good one. I mean, this is episode 6. I'll see you guys on the next one.
See you guys later.
Keep them loose.